Hello there, Pisces. How's it going? It is time for your reading. And my name is Kelly, and I am going to be doing the read here. I hope you guys are enjoying your day. All right, let's see what's going on. Not these. Make sure you guys can see that. Yep, okay. Yeah, not these. So not these is like some sort of friction or some sort of need. Huh. Going on with Pisces. L has in reverse. Uh-oh. Pisces, make sure that you're listening to your intuition. This is telling me that you could be vulnerable right now. You could feel vulnerable. You could be vulnerable. So make sure that you're, guiding yourself along with your intuition. The thing that we're blessed with here, Pisces, is our intuition. A lot of the other signs, in the zodiac don't have the intuition that we do. So in times like this is really kind of important that we use it. What else? Per throw in reverse. Dang. I want to get another rune. Secrets could be coming out or something, Pisces. This could be some sort of secrets. We'll see. What else? Jera. Well, now Jera is very promising. This is really promising for the long run. Jera is like a cycle. See, it kind of looks like a washing machine, sort of, right? So it's like a cycle. So, and it's very positive. It's like reaping your rewards for your work that you've done. It's like some sort of a cycle. Let's get another rune. Inguas, wow. So the way I'm looking at this here, Pisces, is that, this is some sort of need here with Nathes. This could represent some sort of delays as well. I mean, there could be some sort of delay, some sort of friction or something that arises, something that may not be going your way. It could be something like that. And I feel that a lot of you guys are tired too. So, make sure that you're getting enough rest, okay? I keep emphasizing that. I don't see it in the runes, but I feel it. Yeah. This is kind of like heavy energy, I feel. So, this is kind of like also here, this L has in reverse. This could be like also warning you of, people trying to use you. So don't let people try to use you, all right? That's kind of warning that. It could also, is telling you to make sure that you listen to your intuition, because you're not protected here. You can't see something or something, all right? So you have Perthro. Perthro is the unknown, but it's in reverse. It could be talking about, some sort of secrets. Or it could also be like a gamble that you took that didn't pay off. It could be something like that. But the thing is here with Jera, this is really good news, and so is Ingwaz. Ingwaz is really, really good news. This is like some sort of a gestation period right here, okay? And the thing is that, seeds need pressure. They need pressure and darkness to grow. So the way I'm feeling it is, this really crappy feeling that you may be having, or this feeling that you've got right now, is going to add to this major success that's going to eventually break through, and this seed is going to break through the earth and start to grow. This is just telling you to be patient. You have to remain patient, and just concentrate on, your daily tasks. Your day-to-day tasks. Don't try to get too much into your head. All right, just kind of take it easy. Yeah. Just focus on what you got to do, during the day. You know what I mean? You don't have to, trip or worry about anything else. You just need to continue, putting in the work, whatever that work is, okay? And don't give up. This is kind of like some sort of, it feels to me like some sort of delay as well. Yeah. Kind of feeling that. What else? Barkana. Okay, it's in reverse. Barkana talks about a delay. That's for sure. So this is how this is affecting us. This is a delay for us. Some sort of delay. This could also involve something to do with family. You could be spending time with family too. Doesn't have to be family though, but Barkana can be things of the family, affairs of the family. But see, we're dipping into somebody else's energy right now. So this is really, it's our energy too. Wong Yu in reverse. So this person, whoever it is that you is in your energy, is definitely not a happy camper. They're not happy. They come across as cold. You could be dealing with a Cancer too. It doesn't have to be. It could be any sign. But whoever this is, to me, I kind of feel like they're definitely not happy. That's for sure. They could be dealing with social friction. See, this is friction. Remember, these are our runes as well, and theirs as well. This is telling us to remain positive and stay focused on just our daily, day-to-day things. Growth will come, whatever this delay is, it will come naturally. Make sure you're using your intuition Yeah, listening to, don't ignore your intuition, and don't let somebody use you. Let's get some more runes. Behu. So this person's like, you know, they seem like they come across like they're really well to do. They come off like, yeah, that person's really successful. This person's really into their money. But you know, inside they're not happy at all, and in fact they're lonely. They feel alienated. Yeah, whoever that is. But they sure are chasing their money though. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is like somebody that, you know, they look all good on the outside and they got all this money. They could try to buy their way out of things, you know what I mean? But inside they're not growing, and they know it. They know that they're not moving forward in their life. And, you know, they think that, you know, money can move them forward in their life, and it's not true. It's not true. Yeah, they just don't want to listen to the fact. They don't want to realize that fact. So, you know, they kind of like walk around and, you know, they search happiness, and then they think they find it, and it just falls right through their fingers. Yeah. Whoever that person is, they're in your energy. It was the death rune. Okay. So this is a transformation. This is a transition. It's moving into the next cycle. It's going to be a very, very positive cycle. But what this is saying here is that this new beginning here, this transformation, this new cycle, is, you know, is going to be very, very successful because of the way that you feel now, because of this pressure. Believe it or not, this, whatever this hardship is going to give you the strength to break through the ground right here with this seed and start to grow. So I think the main message here, Pisces, is to keep doing what you're doing, you know, and remain patient. All right. Some things take time. Let's pull some cards out and see what else I can come up with here. All right. So what do you think of this really weird weather? Kind of hot weather, and I don't know where you guys are at, but I know that this warm weather is moving across the United States. It's kind of weird. What's going on with Pisces? Snake. I don't like the snake. Snake is no good. Be really careful, Pisces. Make sure you're listening to that intuition of yours. There's a snake in the grass here. All right? Yeah. This could be a person that doesn't have your best interests at heart, okay? Yeah, you may be feeling like restricted or something too. What else? And I see that here with Nathies. See, this is kind of like feeling like you need something. You're restricted from something or something. Just be patient, Pisces, and use your intuition about that snake. What else? The stork. The stork. Well, this is good news here, Pisces. This is moving, okay? This is a card of movement. And it's also a card of transition, just like this death rune here is. This is a rune of transition. This is a card of transition. It's movement. And it's also kind of like reminded me of Jera. Yeah. Because, you know, Jera is a cycle, and cycles move. So this is definitely kind of like, to me, it's indicating some sort of change. But this change is definitely in flight. But the snake here is nearby. So, like I said, the woman. Well, now the woman could represent you, or it could be somebody else. Yeah, it could be you or someone else. Yeah, this could be, here, let's just get another card. This is one of these reads where I got to really get into it because I'm worried about this snake. Especially when I see Elhaz here in reverse. You have to be very careful. We got the crossroads. So this is like some sort of, you know, standing in the fork of the road, you know. This is some sort of movement. You know what I'm thinking here is you don't have to confront the snake. You just take a different road. See? If you're using your intuition, you'll take a different road. You won't have to take the road where the snake is. You can take a different road. And you got the clover. So the clover is luck. This is really good fortune and luck, okay? So, like I said, it's kind of like a brief window of sunshine for you guys. And it's going to give you the insight to be able to choose the right road to go on to avoid that snake. In the bottom of the deck, you got the sun. I mean, man, the sun is like the happiest card in this deck. It's warmth, happiness. And then you have the scythe. And the scythe is like cutting things out. You're cutting that snake out. You're going to cut this out of your life. You're taking a different road. You're taking a different road. And luck is on your side, Pisces. Make sure you're listening to your intuition. Yeah. Let's see what else. Expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. All right, and we just had that, so yeah, expect powerful change, Pisces. I'm going to pull some more cards out here too. Let's get a couple of other ones. I like these cards right here. What's going on with Pisces? The spark of life. Don't sink into hopelessness and despair, for your life, for in you lives a spark of life that is undefeated and undefeatable, and you can overcome everything. Your destiny depends upon it. So yeah, just make sure you're using your intuition. I think everything is going to be just fine. Look at this. Expect powerful change. You know, you have to be willing to put the work in, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah, let's get one more. And remember who you are, Pisces. You carry stardust in your bones. Your ancestors' wisdom is in your blood and the whole universe in your soul. Know yourself and nothing will bring you down. So know yourself. I love it. Well, there you have it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If it resonated, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. All right, Pisces, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.